Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're in a current generation Lexus GX460 and we're going to do some exploring here. It is a little, oh, this is steep. Oh, baby. Woohoo! That was fun. We're going to do some exploring here. I did that in 4 high with the center differential locked. I'm not even in 4 low, I'm not even in gear. But we're going to do some exploring here. I bought the camera in today, meaning inside of the vehicle, because as you can see it is raining. And if I have the camera on the roof, which is where I normally have it, that is the main view, what will end up happening is you're going to get raindrops all over the lens, and then once you get raindrops on the lens, I'm going to have to keep wiping it. It won't be pretty. So I hope you enjoy this interior view. Now, still for perspective, we've got 2 cameras going on here, and the one over my shoulder kind of gives you the best view as far as what I'm seeing. And so at times, if you think, for instance, this hill ahead looks flat, it's not. We're kind of going up pretty good here. And so that's the reason for the second camera, the inset that's over my shoulder right here. That is to give you a different perspective, and it's still recording. All right, let's see if we can check out something new here. Again, we're in a 2021 Lexus GX460. Ooh, what's over that way? I see a trail over that way. Let's see if we can get there and see where that goes. And looks like it'll take us to a high point. So let's see if we can find it. I think it goes here. Let me pull in my mirrors. Ooh, we're gonna get some pinstriping here. Ooh, yeah. It's just paint. So like I said, this is a 2021 model Lexus GX460. And there's something about rain. Oh, let's go over here. Looks like it catches up over here. There's something about rain that I'm very respectful for, because as you can see, we live in a desert, and yes, believe it or not, once in a blue moon, it rains, even in the winter like this. So I'm very cautious in the rain, especially on rocks, and especially in mud, because even though I have experience out here on dry surfaces, I do not have the rain experience that other people have. And so it's something I'm very mindful of. We're going to go kind of over that way. It looks like there's some sort of trail. Whoop, raining. I don't want that on me. Anyway, so I'm very respectful of how this car is going to behave in wet conditions off-road. Now, some of you might be watching from rainy areas and just think that's kind of funny that I'm even worried about such things. But truth be told, we really don't get a lot of rain. Let's go this way. Oh, this is a pretty good drop. Ooh. All right, let's see how this looks. We'll incorporate a third camera here so you can see what I'm seeing. And when I say third camera, I just mean my phone, but it's a pretty good cam. Let's go to video here, and you're going to be able to see exactly what I see. This is a pretty steep hill. So let's take a look. So like I was saying, I'm not used to all this slick rock stuff. And so I'm being very respectful of how it's all going to turn out. Now, this is not too bad. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything crazy in the middle that I could high center on. But we're going to follow this up, wind up there, hopefully to this high point somewhere up there. And we'll kind of see where we get. I've never been down this one before. But I am respectful of the rain. Now, I did go down Rattlesnake Canyon one time, and it had just rained, and I'll never forget how the tires behaved, and that was, I'm going to go in 4 low since since it's wet and we're going, whoop, put her in neutral. Sorry. Okay. All right, I went in 4 low once I put it in neutral. Parking brake off. I'm gonna go and drive and just go down to first gear. Just let it crawl. So I'm in 4 low just because it's downhill. And again, I'm not used to rain. I did go down Rattlesnake Canyon one time after it rained. And there was a slippery section of rocks, and I'll never forget it. It was not fun. In other words, I just slipped all over the place. And like I said, it's an element I'm not entirely used to. Climate. So, just being respectful of what it is we're doing. And that goes true for anybody that's going into a new off-roading type of climate that they're not used to. Don't look at these big ruts. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. Oh, get that. Don't high center. Uh-oh. If I high center, I swear. I swear. Woo! Almost high center. There. Okay. Whoa. Okay. See that big rut? Does that show up? I should have walked that. My mistake. But thankfully it was steep enough and I didn't high center enough. And when I say high center, let's zoom in here and I'll show you what I just almost got trapped on. So you have some context here. So this kind of high point in the center of the camera there. Come on, zoom in. It's not zooming in for some reason. There we go. So that high point is really what it doesn't look that high, but it is high, and that's what did it. So I straddled that when I should have went one side or the other, but it didn't look too bad. So anyway, let's try again and be glad we didn't get stuck there. That would have not been fun going out in the rain. Now I'm off camera here, and A-Track is doing her thing. But that was a spot. But thankfully I didn't get high centered. And once I felt that high center, just back off. Whatever you do, don't get panicky and dig in some more. So let's keep going here. Because if you dig in more, obviously you'll just make your situation a lot worse. Where is this going? This is barely a trail. So if any of that didn't make sense, I think what I've learned is if you feel yourself getting in trouble, just like I did, stop. Immediately stop. Don't power through. Stop. The sooner you stop and assess the situation, the better off your chances are of successfully recovering yourself and getting out of that situation. Had I kept on the gas trying to move forward, I would have dug what little traction I had from that high center or near high center, whatever you want to call it. I would have dug in, made it worse, and then I really, really would have been high centered. Thankfully, that was steep enough that I almost feel that I could have, if I did get stuck, I could just get out in front of the car, put it in neutral, and push it back. All right, I can't see anything, so let's walk this. And again, this other camera angle may or may not show you anything, but let's see what we see anyway. All sorts of things falling apart. Oh, losing my mic too. Bear with me. Let's put one thing down. Let's try this again. All right, so again, this is it's not too bad. But again, I'm in wet conditions and I'm not used to these. But it is a pretty good dip here. But going down, I should be good. And when I say should be good, I mean I hope I should be good. There is some high stuff in that, like there was a rock or so, if I remember, to my passenger side, so I'm going to kind of favor the driver's side here as I go down. And go ahead, put it down to first. Okay. And it's good to go from there. Back into drive. So anyway, what I was saying is be mindful of when you go off-roading in new conditions, no matter how, quote, experienced you are, because the weather conditions, whether you're not used to mud, snow, sleet, rain, mud, deserty rocks like this, whatever it is you're not used to. Ooh, what is this going? Holy Moses. I can't see anything. So again, if you want to know why I'm getting out, it's because it's going straight down. That's not the road ahead, that's just what the camera's picking up. All right, what's this one look like? These are some pretty fun downhills. Again, it's not too bad, I just can't see. So, again, I'm going to make sure to stay on this side, but you really can't see where it's going. So today's diatribe will be about respecting new conditions. I really wish I could put the other camera on the roof, but it's just going to get wet and you won't be able to see anything anyway. So again, I'm going to hug the driver's side. Now again, I'm going straight down. Man first, yep. Going straight down. I've picked my line, so hopefully I don't high center. And we'll see what this turns into down here. Rocky. So even little bitty rocks like this that normally I'm like, whatever, you know, they're slick. And when my tires go on them, I can feel them slipping around a little bit more than they normally do. So again, it's just something that I'm learning when I do all this. And the only way to learn and get better is to face your fears and get out there and just keep moving. Ooh, some rocky stuff. So again, we're rocky, but it's the only way, in other words, for me to improve, or you to improve, when you're uncomfortable about something such as rain and drizzle and slick rocks. In my case, it's just to get out there and get into new conditions. So don't stay in the same exact place. And I can see over here, we're off camera. Then we're gonna go straight down. Something back there, but I don't know where it is. I don't wanna, ooh, look at this straight up here. That looks like fun. I don't wanna high center on that either. What do you think? Should I do it? I'll do it, but look, I'll do it because I know you want me to. But I'm gonna make sure I walk it, because I can't see what's on the other side. But this is it. It's straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. This is seriously straight up. I can't even walk this. Oh, there it is. This is straight up. So let's bring her straight up. Try not to high center. Probably favor this one side or the other so I don't get that rock right there in the middle. Whew. Please don't fall. 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 Okay. All right. What do you say we give it a go? So, drive. I don't know if I think I'm gonna keep in drive because I'm gonna kind of send it. Let me put that in dry. Ready? Let's do it. Try to. Yeah. Okay. Now, if that was dry, I wouldn't have been so apprehensive, but it's not, and I'm not used to rain. All right, so here we go. We're getting, oh, there we go. So looks like we're getting back on track here. And we're looking familiar. All right. So that was definitely fun, and again, to you people that are used to rain, it's no big deal, but that was interesting for me because I've never taken a hill like that wet. Why? It doesn't rain out here much, so it's great and fun to do it because you learn something new, and that's what it's about. I love failing. I absolutely love making mistakes because that's how you learn. And so if you ever see somebody who's good, no matter who it is you respect, on-road, off-road, anything in life, they're good because they're not afraid of failure, and they're not afraid to try new things, screw up, learn from that experience, and get better. So if there's anything I want to say today is don't be afraid to fail. Get out there. Don't be afraid to almost high center like I did earlier on that rock or that patch of whatever, and don't be afraid to try to, tackle the next new challenge. Now, of course, I'm not saying don't do anything stupid or extreme if you're not comfortable with that. But certainly the best way to see how your GX or 4Runner or whatever vehicle that might hit. Yes, I knew that was going to hit. Yes, I saw it. Yes, it was fun. But and yes, it will leave a dent. And yes, I saw the hood go like this. Hopefully it didn't break the hood. And yes, now that I think about it, I wish I had went around it because I don't want my hood to fly out. Anyway, push yourself outside of your comfort zone. That's the bottom line here. That's how you learn. Nobody who became an expert or experienced anything never just played it safe is what I'm saying. So get out there and don't let anybody fool you. Anybody who's good at anything made a lot of mistakes, no matter what we're talking about. If you see somebody who's good at something, they made tons of mistakes and they fell flat on their face many times. So get out there and do it yourself. All right, if you found this video helpful, please remember to like and subscribe. Remember, normally we have this camera here up top, and you're getting a much better view. I just didn't want to have raindrops over. But if you'd like to support the channel, please remember, just like, comment, share, subscribe. And thank you. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
Nothing divided from the century of the cool cat. Dig down with the clean of the hot hat. Lift up face, and then they knocking on my door. I left them in the boom. This is what after 4. The rest of what that core was really just for. Yo, break out the sword and let's go cruising in your Ford. Watch out, yeah, sweet snow is the deal. As she shouted, it's the funky lesson 1 to the grill. I should have known that something wasn't right in walking. The biggity boom was just ticking and clocking. A night boy in plaid is passed from his dad. Another straight in the fight, man, but he wasn't from the right clan. To stop all the nonsense, defenses, my defense. Oh yeah. I know the motor's daily tense. Time has passed on, but it's been a million days. We're still ninth and divided, running round in haze. Nothing divided. Nothing divided from the century of the cool cat. Diggity down with the cling of the hot hat. Flip that face and then they knocking at my door.